5, 6, 7, and... Oh, it was the first time I fell in love, the first time I felt my heart. It was the first time I sang out loud all through the night. But before I knew it, I was lost. Before I knew I was a prisoner, and I still can't find a way to make it right. Whatever it was that made you wrong, I want to find it and to put it on. And I follow every road that goes too far, and my arms are heavy and my words are wrong. My worried heart can only wait so long, and I always find a way to fall apart. Though your heart is still unspoken, I know it's fallen, like I have done. Every lie I've told, I'll hold it here unbroken. Oh, I may never find another one. Oh, it was the first time I fell in love, the first time I felt my heart. It was the first time I sang out loud all through the night. But before I knew it, I was lost. Before I knew I was a prisoner, and I'll never find a way to make it right. That was Before I Knew by Basia Bulat, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play-along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video play-along and tutorial, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay. Now, Basia Bulat, love her. I've seen her several times as she's come through. She's a Canadian artist, but occasionally she comes through. I was so disappointed to miss her a few weeks ago when she came through, but hopefully she'll come back. She's a delightful person, as it seems. I don't know her, but I've met her, and she seems very delightful. In addition to having delightful songs, she does play ukulele. That's not her main instrument, but she does play ukulele, and she writes songs that are, almost all of them are appropriate for ukulele. They're basically new folk music, most of it, or a lot of it, and it works really well on ukulele. And this one was originally put out on ukulele. It was written for ukulele, so really fits wonderfully. Anyway, so what am I doing? Right hand. Pretty straightforward. There's kind of two different things we do. I'm just going to show an F right now and say what the basic strum is. So I've got an F, and on my right hand I'm going... It's a backbeat, it's a bouncy backbeat strum. What I mean by bouncy is it's not a steady strum like this. Right? There's not an equal amount of time between the down and up as there is between the up and down. You actually take longer. You hang out on the down longer before you come out back up. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like that, right? That's what I mean by bouncy. And as far as the backbeat, the emphasis is on the second and fourth downs. And you don't have to pay attention to that, but if you want to, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a little stronger. And that's all the verses. The interlude is, I think, the only exception. And I called it, in the song sheet, I didn't have that much room to space it. I called it continuous, but it's actually triplets. Continuous meaning you take no pauses. You notice there's no pauses, right? But the emphasis is actually on the first of the triplets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's pretty subtle, but it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you go back to the bouncy, right? So again, the intro, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bouncy. So you switch back and forth, and that's the only exception, I think, to that bouncy strum. I think the rest of it is that bouncy strum. So that's it for the right hand. Now, as far as the chord transitions go, the intro, it is just a C. You can ignore the tabs, by the way. I have the intro tab and the interlude tab. All they are changes to the A string, G, C, E, A, right? The A string. I'm just screwing around. Whoops. I'm just screwing around with that. But if you're a beginner's beginner, or you just don't want to try that hard, you can just stay on the C, like this. You can just do that. And through the interlude as well, you could just do the same thing if you don't want to do the fancy stuff. But the fancy stuff isn't hard, especially if you have a good sense of rhythm. Really not hard at all, so I would encourage you to do that. So again, on the intro, I'm stepping down from the 7th fret. And the way I do it, I use my pinky, then my ring finger on the 5th fret, then my middle finger on the 3rd fret, and then I slide my middle finger down, because then all I have to do is drop a G. I can leave my middle finger right there. I also kind of pause after the end of that G. And one more time. Oh, it was the first time. So from the G, I just have to jump to an F, but fortunately it's a pretty easy chord. First time I fell in love. Now I'm going to go back and forth from F to C, and you notice my ring finger is kind of hovering over that C anyway. So I just drop my ring finger down, pick up the other two, and then I do the same thing. I drop my F and I pick up my C. All through the night. And I'm go back and forth, F, C, and finally I move my ring finger over and drop the rest of the G, and I still can't find a way to make it right. And then again, whatever it was that made you wrong, I want to find it and to put it on. And now I go to the hardest chord in the song, an E, and I don't have any hints. You just have to pick up that C and drop an E. Again, I don't have any hints. That's the hardest transition and the hardest chord in the song. Follow every road that goes to. And then my index finger kind of goes diagonally over and I drop an F. Far. And again, I'm going F, C, G, F, as I did before. Now here's the interlude. And again, it's the same thing, C, G, F, except, first off, I'm going to do those triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, G. You notice that's the way I do it. So in between the G, there's actually, the G and the F, there's actually an upstroke. where it's a G6 or an A minor 7, whatever you want to call it, but it's open strings. So, and then at the end of the F2, before I drop that down. So, twice. And then you drop that E for the bridge. From there, the E slides down. Your middle finger is on the right string at least. It slides down for an A minor. Though your heart is still unspoken, I know it's fal-len. For A minor to the F, you just drop a finger, as I have done, right? And then it has, as we've seen before, you're gonna jump to an E. Every lie I hold, told, I hold it here unbroke. Again, now your index finger is gonna slide over diagonally for that F, broken. And then go for an F to a G. Oh, I may never find another one. And that's about it. The rest of the song is duplications of what we've already talked about. And now, it's a pretty short song. I think I'll go through the entire song. Slow motion, close up on my chord changing hand, but tell you what, I'll give a hint in the corner of my strumming hand too, so you know when to switch the strums and whatever, and you can follow along if you think that'll be helpful. So here we go. Let me go a little closer. Starting with the intro, slow motion, and I'm going to go all the way up on the 7th fret here. Okay, so 5, slow motion, 6, 7, and. Oh, it was the first time I fell in love, the first time I felt my heart. Time I sang out loud all through the night, but before I knew it, I was lost. Before I knew I was a prisoner, and I still can't find a way to make it right. Whatever See you Wednesday. Bye.